All right, so the gang stalking, like, I'm gonna take it as what it is and so on, right? Right, is the government trying to keep the community safe? Okay, um, I have no problem being in this program because as long fair is fair. If it's doing it to the white person, if it's doing it to the Caucasian person, I don't mind you do it to me. You know what I mean? But it has to be even. Okay. All right. You could ignore this stuff all you want. You know what I mean? I hear people who in law enforcement and stuff, who have license to carry firearms and so on, will say to me like, "Man, that's happened to me and so on, man. I will flash my weapon." Nigga, like somebody will take that as a sign of intimidation and shit. Or I will shoot in the air or shoot on the ground and so on. Martin Lawrence did that. You remember the artist, the artist man, the actor who had the sitcoms, the series and so on. You know what I mean? Back in 1996, he did that, man. You know what I mean? He came out in his underwear. They're trying to kill me. You know what I'm saying? And fire 3 shots in the ground, and eventually they watered down the charges to like disorderly conduct because he got money and shit now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say he was in the gang stalking shit. You know what I mean? Because some people are just delusional. Some people are in the gang stalking program and shit. Okay. Well, I know for a fact, man. That's why I keep bringing up these names and stuff like Aaron Alexis and Gavin Long. You know what I mean? They both military, just like me, and so on. You know what I mean? I This is my opinion. Okay, I don't think I was put in this program intentionally. I think it was done maliciously. You know what I mean? Because what happened, because I thought I was having a heart attack in 2017, in December 2017. I thought I was having a heart attack and stuff. And I mean, it first happened once, like let's say it happened on a Monday, then it happened again on a Wednesday. But Wednesday this time, it was so strong, and you could tell somebody who was doing it was watching because it didn't stop. That feeling of like can't breathe and incapacitated didn't stop till I got all the way down to the ground. You know what I mean? Okay, and I think it's they use this and so on to kind of cover it up because when I went to complain about the sheriffs, and like, what a tongue sheriff, there is no internal affairs. You know what I mean? Like I've been asking, and everybody give me a run around and stuff. Because they say, hey, there's no internal affairs in the Jefferson Metropolitan Building. You got to go to the State Trooper Barracks. You know what I mean? You know, nobody was to be fair, nobody gave me any information and so on. And I mean, but I think what I was realizing, like, when they realized I was complaining about getting the ticket, because that ticket was intentional. Like I showed the guy the paperwork that my lights was legal. You know what I mean? And so that's why when they said to me they didn't believe my lights was legal and stuff, I showed you the paperwork. It was intentional. You know what I mean? You can't claim ignorance when I showing you. You know, and that's why it's hard for businesses and stuff, emerging businesses and stuff, to be sustainable. People talk about black businesses and stuff, how black people don't support black people and so on, and this, that, and the other. Nah, nigga, we're the minorities. White people don't support our businesses and stuff, man. You know what I mean? Right? Because they control law enforcement. You know what I mean? And like you could have everything squared away, but if law enforcement is not on your side and stuff, man, you're screwed. And like a very good example of that is me. You know what I'm saying? Right? Before I want to put a highlights on, I've been asking questions and stuff, man. You know what I mean? I first had a green one on because they said the green was legal and stuff. No. You know what I mean? Green wasn't legal. I know blue and red was illegal and stuff. You know what I mean? So when I finally got white now, I still got a ticket. You know what I mean? Okay. So what happened? Trump was coming, and the sheriff said to me, "Okay, I gotta call names now." Okay, Sheriff Pearson. Okay, he said to me, "I don't know what's going on in town. Keep my car in LeBray. If I come back into Watertown, I'll get another ticket." You know what I mean? And me being the person I am, like, oh, wow, as long as I obey the rules and stuff, man, of DOT, I'm good. Department of Transportation. I'm good. You know what I mean? Well, me driving into Watertown and stuff, they would open hydrants and shit, man. When I'm coming, they would tie me and shit, open hydrants and shit, pretend they work in hydrants. And I couldn't do nothing about it. I had to suck that up. You know what I mean? I'll be driving and stuff, cars putting on the sirens and shit. You know what I mean? But past me. You know what I mean? Like, damn, whoo, I thought I was going to get pulled over and shit. You know what I mean? Then eventually it went to gang stalking. You know what I mean? And I believe it was malicious. And how do you prove this? You know what I'm saying? You gotta suck it up. Now they mess with my car. Like, I don't mind box me, because online they say the deep state will box you in and stuff, man, and they will just gonna keep an eye on you and so on, because maybe you're considered a menace to society and stuff. And I mean, like, you know, like they have these active shooter drills and stuff. You know what I mean? You know, whatnot. So but online also, they also said harassment, okay? Harassment, like the people from the million list get down into the 10,000 list, you know what I mean? And then when they box you and stuff, it's the kind of, they'll box you in, follow you, no big deal. But when they're torturing you and stuff now, that's harassment, and that could come till death, until you die and stuff, man. You know what I mean? It didn't go away and stuff. You know what I mean? And but I'm just as patriotic as the white nationalists. You know what I mean? You know, when Trump was putting up "Make America Great Again," I was telling my friends who got Toyota trucks and stuff, make America great again, buy American cars, because that's all I have. Since my entire existence of owning cars, all I have is American cars. So I would put stuff up like that. You guys could look through, go hashtag NLFHOT, and you will see me putting up stuff with make America great again, drive American cars and stuff. You know what I mean? I was a sellout, man. Now I'm looking back, man, like, because my dad asked me who I voting for, and I said I'm going to vote for Trump. You know what I mean? And he looked at me like, what nonsense you talking about? And that's a very true conversation. And Dad, if you're listening, man, I want you to kind of put some testimony into that. You know what I mean? I went really hard for my white community, man. And that's what people always tell me. It doesn't matter what, man, you're black. You don't fit in up there. And these white guys out here, man, they don't know how patriotic I am, man. I didn't just join the army for nothing, man. I get, like, this was my life, man. They offered me that disability. I didn't want that shit from the army. And the second time with a furlough, I didn't want that. And I can't remember my union rep. He's also the president of the AFGE. You know what I mean? The Fort Drum Union up there. I mean, he's a gangster. He's an Italian, tough badass. You know what I mean? I know if he was in my shoes and shit, man, these guys wouldn't do that shit to him. Because he would have been fight back. You know what I mean? But I gotta remember, I can't fight back, man. Because the minute I fight back, I looking like an Aaron Alexis. I'm looking like, you know what I mean? Like a crazy black person, a crazy black militant. I'm not supposed to be, like, if somebody touched my daughter, I gotta say sorry, but man, you touched my daughter. I'm not supposed to be tough. When can I be tough and stand up and believe in my own rights, my own human rights? When can I do that? I can't do that. And I never did that up there. Ask anybody, I never did that up there. And I didn't want to do that down here. Oh, it's about to end. I'm gonna do another one. Bye.